Hey, welcome to the Bradley J. and Shayla Show.
Hey, happy Wednesday.
Happy Wednesday. I hate when people say that. I just happy Wednesday. I'm like, really? Was it? Maybe my Wednesday wasn't happy. What if I would have said, oh, it's not a happy Wednesday for me, Shayla?
Well, I'm trying to make it happy. That's why I say happy Wednesday.
Okay, well, you do. You make every Wednesday happy for me. Welcome to another edition of the Bradley J. and Shayla Show. And, of course, if you want to be a part of the show, leave a comment as we scroll as we go through the show today. Welcome to our two people who are watching us right now. Thank you for joining us at the beginning of the show. And whoops, that's not what I wanted. Where do I find?
We're new at this.
I'm not new at this, but
Just
I thought I could.
We are.
Oh, here it is. Oh, here we go. This is what I wanted.
There
You can
it is.
email the show.
Just so everyone knows, I'm not in charge on the back end here. It's Bradley J.
It's been a day. You can email the show, BradleyJ at 94country.com. Well, we got to talk about the biggest thing that's going on right now. And of course, Shayla was a part of it. So Shayla, you told me you went and saw the Taylor Swift movie. I do have some questions for you, but first a real quick review. What did you think? Was it a good concert movie? It
was really good.
Yeah.
I recommend it. Like, I'm not a Swiftie by any means, but I like Taylor Swift's music. And I had a couple of friends that wanted to go, and I was like, sure, I'll go. I'll check it out. It's very good. Like, her concert was very well done. I hadn't been to the concert though, so seeing it on the big screen was a lot cheaper, and it was very good.
Okay, a couple questions for you. First of all, should everyone see it? Is it a movie everyone should see, or is it just a movie for music lovers, or is it just a movie for Taylor Swift fans?
If you do not like Taylor Swift music, I wouldn't recommend it. But if you do, it's fantastic. Like, if you like music in general, if you would like to listen to Taylor Swift songs, then yes, I recommend it. But if she's not your jam, then that's a long 2 hours and 45 minutes.
So out of 0 being the worst, 5 being the best, where do you rank the movie? Is it a 5? Is it a 4? Is it a 0? What is it?
It was a 5.
Is it 5? Okay. So
I watched it again. It was really good. I'm serious.
Just buy the DVD, all right, and just take it home with you. Don't go see it again. Buy the DVD, then you can play it whenever you want. You can play it more than once because you're going to want to. You're going to be like, oh, I don't want to go a third time, but I will. Okay. Second of all, what friends went with you? I need to know.
Amelia and Lauren.
Of course, you went with those two.
Who I watched Bachelor and Bachelorette with.
You couldn't get Gustavo to go?
No, but honestly, I bet I could. I bet I could get him to go to that one.
Ooh, that sounds like a husband. That sounds like a wife challenge, and see if you can get your husband. I want you to try to get him to go before we do our next StreamYard.
Okay, I got him to go to the Barbie movie, so I feel like this is kind of the same thing. Taylor Swift, yeah.
Okay, I don't know, maybe
whatever. Go see it too. You're a music lover.
I am. I do like music, and I do like some Shake It Off is one of my favorite Taylor Swift songs. Were people dancing and singing and jumping up in the theater? That was my last question about this.
No, there wasn't, but it definitely has a concert feel to it. So after every song, everyone's clapping and like yelling and screaming in the theater. And then there's like the Taylor Swift chants, which I don't know all the chants, but those were definitely happening as well. Like, there's sayings between each song. I wasn't following, but that was happening. Lots of clapping. Yeah, it was fun.
So a lot of noise in a place where they shouldn't be making noise. Gotcha. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Now let's move on. This is another Taylor Swift related question, but I do have one because she's dating Travis Kelce now, and it's interesting because she makes a lot of money. He makes good money. What would you suggest to Travis Kelce to get Taylor Swift for Christmas?
Oh, no. I don't. An experience. He's going to have to take her somewhere. Just take her on a trip. Go, like, travel together. It's going to have to be an experience because I don't think you can quite buy something at monetary value for Taylor Swift. I mean,
so just really I mean, she's already been to a Chiefs game, so that's out. She can't do that. Here's the question. Here's another question. I've posed this to everyone out there. Okay, so I just saw in a news story that the Kansas City Chiefs, okay, the organization, the Kansas City Chiefs, just bought Taylor Swift a $5,000 necklace from a diamond to thank her for her support of the Kansas City Chiefs and Travis Kelce. My question is, what are you doing for all the other fans that have been supporting you before you had Travis Kelce on your team and Patrick Mahomes and are now going to the playoffs winning Super Bowls? You're doing this for one person. That's ridiculous. That when I read that, I was like, that is ridiculous. That is stupid. And when people hear about this, if it was the Dallas Cowboys, which I'm a fan of, and they did that, I would be like, are you kidding me? And I had season tickets or whatever. I'd be like, I've been coming to games forever, even when you're crap. And you do that for her? It's ridiculous. Your thoughts, Shayla?
I did not know that happened. That's crazy. But I totally see your point. I'm guessing they gifted her this just because, like, obviously this has brought a lot of attention to the Chiefs. Ticket sales, I'm sure, have went up since people now think that Taylor might be at the game. I don't know. So I guess I see why they sent it, but yeah, that's kind of. She went to 3 games, right? 3, I think.
So what? They don't need to buy her a 5. She can buy her own necklace. She's probably like, oh, really? $5,000? Get rid of it. Okay. That just kind of irked me. I was just like, that's just ridiculous. I hate that. That's just so dumb. I want to move on to, when was the last time you were drunk around your parents, Shayla? And what happened? It can't be your wedding either.
Oh, well, yeah, that would have been the last time was my wedding. Okay. So every summer, it would have been this past summer. Every summer we do the Rellinger Olympics. And so just within my immediate family, we have like summer games and we drink a lot and it's really hot out. And so it tends to work its magic a little quicker. So I was definitely drunk laying in a kiddie pool. But my parents had been drinking too. So we were all in the same boat.
So what you're saying is it's okay if you're drunk in front of your parents, if your parents
they're drunk too, then they won't even notice.
They won't. Do you think your mom noticed that you were? I'm sure if you were like, I'm sure you weren't like lounging in the kiddie pool. I'm pretty sure you were like laying there, like, and your mom was probably laughing.
Something like that. Yeah, I was bathing in the sunshine.
Does your mom get mad? My mom gets mad at us, my sisters and I now, if we drink. It's been a long time since I've gotten drunk. I've been drunk in front of my mom like probably more times than I can count. I mean, I've come home drunk and she's been waiting up for me and she watches me walk in drunk and I don't even know she's there. And yeah. But she now gets mad at us. She's just like, I do not understand why you 3 have to drink. She goes, you're stupid when you drink. She goes, you're embarrassing. She goes, I just don't like it. And so, but you know what? You know when she says that, then we do it more.
Do you?
Yeah, we do.
You would.
We do. I'm just saying that's what happened. I'd like to know what your mom has to say about the last time she saw you drunk.
Yeah, she's watching. So mom, just comment for us. Oh, we got a comment from your sister. St. Louis?
Yeah. My sister and I took a trip to St. Louis. I'll give you the backstory. My sister and I took a trip to St. Louis. I asked her to go with me to a baseball game, the Cardinals game. They were playing the Rockies, and we decided to go up early and go to the Arch as well, the gateway to the West, and which is great. We had a great time, and we're sitting down in the bar restaurant, and we're eating and having a drink, and then I was like, oh, let's have another one. Like, let's have 2. Like, let's get it. So we go, and then they have these signature drinks that you can get. And there was like 6 of them. And so we ordered 2 drinks at one time. So we actually had 4 drinks around us. Well, we got drunk. And then my sister, we went back up to the room and I was like, oh, hey, let's lay down. And she's like, I need a nap. And I was like, okay. So she fell asleep. I watched a movie. And then after that, we went back down and ate dinner and we got drunk again at the bar.
That's awesome.
Yeah. It's a good time. My sister and I had a really great time. I do want to show this one.
Yeah, see, it wasn't a surprise to anyone. Me and my sister were just singing Kumbaya in the pool. Just
When was the last time you saw your mom drunk? Like besides this at your family get-togethers, was there a time that you were just like you came home and your mom and dad were drunk and you were like, "What is going on? Why was I not invited to this drunk fest?"
I don't think so. I'm trying to think. Like, obviously, this Rellinger Olympics, we all have a little too much to drink. My mom had too much to drink at my wedding. I definitely remember that. I have pictures of her like dancing with my dad, but she's like hanging on him. Like she must have needed help.
They were just going back to the first time they met. They were just reliving that moment. That's how your mom met your dad, and that's how it worked out. She was like hanging all over him, and he was like, "She's going to need help the rest of her life, so I guess I'll ask her to marry me." And there it was. And there it was. Boom. My mom's seen my sisters and I were drunk probably way too many times. Okay, time to move on. What does Shayla find disgusting, even though everyone else thinks it's normal? Do you find something disgusting and you're like, oh my God, that's disgusting? People are like, it's normal.
Oh, boys are disgusting.
Really? You married one.
I know. It is normal. I like it.
I saw this story and I thought, I'll just ask it without like prepping Shayla beforehand. There were some interesting answers in the story. Like number one was people's breath being in your face, any breath, bad and good breath. Like that was the number one thing that people find disgusting, even though it's normal. Because when you're talking to somebody, your breath goes out, right? That's just normal, but that's what somebody finds disgusting. Somebody else said dirty dishwater to the point where you can't handle touching it. That's disgusting. I've seen water that people, then they're like, oh, just reach in there and grab it. It's like, nope, not doing that.
Yeah, that's disgusting.
Nope. And then the third one was hearing someone with a heavy, productive cough, not a dry cough. That's kind of disgusting, even though it's normal.
It's normal. We all cough, yeah.
I mean, I could cough right now and people would be like scared, like, oh my God, what was that? Well, I've been accused of sneezing and coughing at the same time, which I think is impossible. But they say I can do it.
Gustavo finds very disgusting, but it's totally normal. It's like living with a girl. We lose so much hair. And I don't know if he fully realized that until he like lived with me. It's like, I don't know, just a lot of hair falls out. It's all in the drain, like the shower drain. I just lose a lot of hair. I don't know.
Are you worried you're going to go bald?
Normal. It's normal, but to guys, it's disgusting.
Did he not know this living with his mom and doesn't he have sisters?
He has a mom. I'm sure she loses hair too.
Maybe she doesn't. Maybe all her hair is still on her body. Who knows?
And when he looks at my hairbrush, he's like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, that is disgusting. Because I have two sisters, and that is disgusting when you go into the shower. I memean, there were a lot of things growing up with two sisters and a mom, and my dad was a truck driver, so there were a lot of things in the bathroom that I saw that were because I didn't know. I was clueless, and so I would just ask my mom. I'm like, why is that in the trash can? Like, what is that? Like, and my mom would be like, okay, this is what happens to a woman, like things like that. And then like a hairbrush had a bunch of hair in it. It's like, why don't you clean this? You try to clean it. My sisters were so mean to me when anything like woman came up. I tell you,
I clean my hairbrush regularly, but apparently I don't do it enough.
No, not for a man. Here's a funny story. I don't know if this is disgusting, but so I started playing sports in middle school, right? And you had to buy a jockstrap. I did not know what one was. So I went. So of course I have friends in my class, and I asked one of them. I'm like, what's a jockstrap? And they kind of like looked at me like, you don't know? And I was like, I don't know. And they said, go home and ask your sister Tony. And I was like, oh, because again, no idea, So I went home and walked in the door, and I looked at Tony, and I was like, hey, I have a question for you. And she's like, oh, she got me shoes, yes, yeah, what is it? And I'm like, hey, what's a jock strap? And she was like, you're disgusting. I hate you. I mean, she just went off on me, and I was like, what? And I went to Mom. I said, Mom, what's the jockstrap? She's like, well, you have to go and get that to play sports. And, she did everything. But my sister was mad at me. And I was like, I didn't know. I tried to apologize to her. And I think she just blew me off. That was one time. My older sister didn't really like Teresa and I when we were younger. But now we get along great. Okay. So going to wrap the show up with, I got some new normal or nope, Shayla.
Oh, boy. Okay.
Yep, it's normal or nope time. I will describe something, and then Shayla and I will tell you if that's normal, if we think it's normal that people do this, or nope, people don't do this. Okay, normal or nope. People separate M&M's, Skittles, or any candy that has different colors by color, and then eat them by least favorite color to their most favorite color. I'll start. This is normal for me with Smarties. I will take Smarties and I will take the different colors, put them in different piles. I don't eat them by, because Smarties are great. I love eating Smarties. What I'll do is the least amount of colors that match, I eat them first and save the most match colors to eat last. So for me, it's normal when it comes to Smarties. Normal or nope, Shayla?
That's a nope. I've never heard of people doing that.
Yeah, they do.
Incredibly particular. I just eat the candy, man. I'm just excited I got candy in front of me.
There are people that when I set them out like that, they think it's for them to reach in and grab their favorite. And you know me with my candy, right? I beat their hand into submission when they're trying to reach for my camera or my candy. Okay, Shayla, normal or nope? Sniffing deodorant before putting it on to make sure it's still good. Normal or nope?
Normal.
You sniff your deodorant?
No, I don't think I do, but I feel like that's a normal thing to do. Yeah.
Really?
Good. I mean, they have different smells. You can buy ones with different scents. So yeah.
Why is but I'm just thinking deodorant doesn't go bad, does it? It doesn't have an expiration on it. It does?
I don't think it does. I don't think it goes bad, but sometimes I have a fun one that's lavender scented or something. And yeah, I want to smell it.
Do you smell it every time before you use it? If it's one of your favorite smells, if it's lavender, every morning, are you like, oh my gosh, my deodorant smells my underarms are going to be great. I'm going to tell people.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you and Lindsay Gutierrez do that. You call each other after you sniff your deodorant in the morning. You probably both do it.
What?
Yeah. And then you get on the phone. You're like, did you sniff your deodorant? I did. Okay, thanks. See you at work tomorrow. Okay, last one. Normal or nope? People wash their hair facing the water. Normal or nope?
Normal.
What?
How do you wash your hair?
I back my head into it and wash it like this so the soap doesn't get in my eyes.
No, I'm
lean in and you lean in and let it just all in your hair's in your head and everything.
Sure. That's probably why. It probably has to do with your height. So obviously it's coming here. So I'm right in front of it.
Okay. By the way,
that's not weird.
I kind of planned this show for your mom to make comments. And I got it. I got her 2 comments. Yeah,
it makes different sense if you're not going to smell it.
She doesn't. Your mom doesn't even know who she raised anymore after watching this show. She's like, who is my daughter? Kind of weird, Shayla. I just love that your mom called you kind of weird.
Kind of weird. That's okay.
Kind of weird. No, because if I lean into it, all the water just comes here and then soap, and then I have to wash the soap out. So I just back my head up in the shower. I don't wash my hair with putting it in there. But you're right though. I didn't think about height. You're a shorty.
And it has to do with height. Yeah. Yeah.
So
I face the water.
So you think it's 50-50 or do you think it's 60-40 that people do that?
I bet it's 50-50.
Yeah, I think they do.
Yeah.
I just don't see a lot of tall people over 5'7" doing that.
Yeah.
What are you? 5'5"?
I'm 5'2".
Oh, 5'2". No wonder. You barely get on the rides at Disney World, don't you? You're like, whoop, can't let her on. It's just not going to work.
That's fair. I don't think I've grown since like junior high. I don't know. It just stopped at one point, and that was it. I'm just
That was over. It was over. All right. All right. Well, hey, don't forget if you want us to talk about something going on in your life, you saw a topic and you're like, oh, we need these two yahoos to talk about this because they might actually make it fun or interesting or make us laugh or whatever. You can always email us, BradleyJ at 94country.com. And as always, Shayla, always, I just love hanging out with you on a Wednesday. You know what I mean?
Oh, I love hanging out with you too. I can't wait for next Wednesday.
Yeah. All right. So I do want to. I'll give you an update. My mom had heart surgery last Thursday. She's doing really well. She's up and walking in the hallway. She's eating food, and she's talking. Which we were hoping that maybe the surgery would like cut that out, like her talking, but it didn't. Like it just increased it more.
Well, I'm happy she's just as she was.
Yes. She's better now. I know she's better. I know with that heart, she's going to have more energy and everything. So we're very happy. We're very pleased that my mom is up and about and getting better each day. So my sisters and I are very excited for that. So
yeah, that's awesome.
All right. So everybody, thanks for joining the show. We appreciate it. Don't forget Wednesdays, 6 o'clock, we do a Facebook Live. You can also watch us on YouTube. You can subscribe to that at 94country.com on YouTube. And tell your friends. Share this video if you want to people that you think would enjoy it, man. All right, so that's going to do it for me, Bradley J. And Shayla, you have anything you want to add?
I think you covered it. I'm excited for next Wednesday.
Well, I am the professional.
I'll come up with a topic this time.
You did this time. You made us talk about Taylor Swift, which
I came up with a topic.
Yeah, nobody cared about it, but you came up with it. So good job on that one. All right, it's going to wrap it up. We'll talk to you all next Wednesday. Thanks for watching and listening.
Bye.